Grant, your thoughts on that one this afternoon?
I thought the first half for us, really, I thought it was a wee bit like it was a pre-season friendly, but it was a wee bit friendly. Like we were too safe in our play, too slow in our play, not dynamic enough in certain moments. Disappointed first half. Disappointed. Gradually got better as the game went on. But look, this is probably the best level of opposition we've faced so far. And it probably gives you an indication of what League One's about. You know, they've got good players, every team in League One. You know, Blackpool have got some really good players at their football club, and you've seen that today. But I was pleased with my team second half. I thought we progressively got better, created more chances, looked more like ourselves. I think we got stuck in a little bit of a rock and a hard place at times in the first half. We didn't know when to play short, play over the press. We kept playing into their press. Obviously their goal comes from that. But as the game gradually got better, we shifted the momentum a bit.
Was that the intent this afternoon, to really try and put that playing out from the back into play, but obviously be smart with it as well while you're doing it?
We're not like a team that plays consistently like that. We're a team that plays, if it's on, we'll play, but we're good enough to go over top of presses, and we didn't do that enough in the first half. We didn't recognise the 3v3s at the top end. They played a 3-5-2. When their wing backs pressed our full backs, we never recognised the 3v3. We never ran in between them enough. Bales and Gotze said that to him at half time. You need to run forward more. Kept coming to the ball, but like I said, as the game went on, we gradually got a little bit better.
You showed last season how good you were at that and figuring those situations out.
Yeah, and like I say, we've got some new players, 2 new centre backs. Obviously Timmy wasn't here last year, so he'll recognise that again today, and it's a good learning experience for him and Connor and Sean, and obviously some of the new players. But yeah, a lot of the boys know that we're a team that we can play when we need to, but we can also go over the top of a press, and we probably didn't do that enough in the first half. Did it better in the second.
The goal conceded, this is the game to get one of those out of the way, isn't it?
Yeah, it was probably just what I'm saying there. It's just slow, just everything about it was slow. It was a slow pass to Sean, it was a slow pass back to Timmy, and then Timmy's just made a decision to Cruyff in there, which, listen, I think that the passes are a bit crisper, the play moves quicker, and that was probably just a theme. We started the game poorly. We probably should have had Jack Senior booked probably early on when he brought down Imre. Normal league game we probably would have done. But that said, I think we would have had a penalty before we scored. With the pulling in the box, the referee said that. I think we also would have had probably their centre back sent off when Brandon ran through. But fair play to Seb today, he didn't do that. But yeah, that's the way the game folded.
The equaliser, pleased with that? A good response from the start of the second half. Really.
Yeah, listen, it's always nice to score off a set play. But we created some really good moments and chances. Glenn's put a couple of tremendous balls in. Gibbo put a great ball through to Moles, where usually he's lethal in those moments. We had probably the better of the chances in the second half. I don't think there was many chances for both teams in the first half, apart from the one we give them. But all in all, look, it's a good exercise against a strong Blackpool team. That was probably their strongest team they could field today on the first 11, which I was really pleased about, because it gives us an indication of what the league's about.
You'd be pleased with what the substitutes managed to do, coming on and really injected sort of fresh life into the game.
Yeah, listen, I don't want. It's not about the substitutes. It's not about that. We are a group, and it doesn't matter who starts in our team and who comes off our bench. We feel like we've got a strong squad, and one of the most important things for us last year was that injection from the subs bench or whoever's on that bench. So before the game, my message to the players was, have a look around you. This is our group, this is our squad, it's strong. Message at half time was, if anyone in here who was in the team in the first 11 in the first half thinks they're automatically in the team for next week, they need to think again, because absolutely no decision has been made for my team next week. That's obviously something I'll speak to with my staff Monday, Tuesday of this week, and then obviously once we've looked in detail a bit more at Exeter, we'll pick a team based on that.
You can probably hear the players that didn't start, they're all out there training, everybody getting plenty of work into them today.
Yeah, it's like I said, some of them boys played 60 minutes on Tuesday as well, and an in-house game. Again, we're just topping them up today, just to give them a little bit of a hit over the weekend, really, and groundsman's not too happy, obviously, in this newly led pitch. Game today, training after the game, and then the rugby game tomorrow. So, listen, it is what it is. Needs must at the minute. The players are here. We need to get the training loads into them, ready for next week.
Pleasing to see Jay McGrath get some minutes.
Yeah, he looked good when he came on. I thought he would look good. Yeah, I mean, look, he's missed quite a bit of the off season, but working hard on his recovery. So yeah, it was good. I mean, a lot of the new players have got a sample of the stadium today. So that's a really good experience for them. So they'll know what they'll come into next week. Obviously, there'll be probably another 5,000, 6,000 here next week on top of what was here today. So that'll be really good. I'm pleased the pre-season friendlies are done. Now we can focus on the real stuff.
As you mentioned, it's all done. How do you assess where you're at now, a week before the start of the season?
Good. I think we're in a really good place. I think still bits to learn. Obviously, you've seen the first half is just like recognising those things. We're never going to be the finished article. I think there's always going to be things we can get better at. But yeah, please, lots of really good elements of pre-season. Everyone's fit, players are fit and strong and ready for the season ahead.
How does next week look? Is it back to just that standard, preparation week?
Yeah, just focused now. All the focus shifts onto Exeter, so the whole week will be planned around that. So we're looking forward to that.
I say, look, you're excited now, ready to kind of
ready to go. We can't be more ready, to be honest with you. I think the players have all had similar sort of minutes all through pre-season. If they haven't, they've been topped up on the training ground, and now we're all systems go now for next week, and again a game here against Exeter, first home game back in League One. So looking forward to that.